Yo, this is the MEGA64 podcast, episode 15. Doing this again, recording digital Easter Sunday. Pay your respects to the Lord up above, up in the sky. Don't know why. What?
The Jesus rose as a zombie today.
That's really funny, Garrett. Garrett is a comedy writer, and a lot of you know how Garrett just has a lot of scripts in the works.
If you guys enjoy Mind Him and Sia, he writes some stuff. So.
Yeah, he wrote some things.
Goddamn theme song.
And Mad, and here's the theme song.
I'm a lonely horseman, got my pistol. I'm just trying to be somebody besides a lonely horseman. Got my gun at my side. I'm just trying to be somebody besides this lonely horseman.
What happened, Garrett? What'd you do today?
You got high before you went to church?
Man, that's messed up.
I went to church, and then I went to my grandparents. Then I went to my other grandparents. Then we went to Laura's grandparents, and then we went to her parents, and then we went to my brother and sisters, and then I came here.
And then parents.
Like a shitty day.
Parents.
Sounds like a full
Parents.
day.
Definitely.
I added a couple extra things in there. Not all that happened.
Oh, great. Now you're a liar, too.
Yeah.
You're not funny and you're a liar.
Yep.
Just to paint the picture for you guys here, it's me, Derek, Sean, Garrett. It's Easter Sunday night.
Don't eat. What are you,
Don't eat fucking food when you're...
No, I'm letting everybody know.
He's
I'm
gross.
letting everybody know.
Sneak some chocolate whenever you can.
Yeah. Eating some chocolate. We got candy and we got pudding. That's the scenario. So, let your imagination run wild.
It doesn't have to with all those chewing sounds we're getting right now.
No, I know. It's like Radio Mystery Theater. Just,
No,
sound
it's
effects.
not like that.
It's exactly like that.
Not sure.
How's your Easter?
I think we heard Derek.
It was alright. I had mild food poisoning this morning,
Uh-oh.
and I want to warn everybody. I'm protesting Schlotchke's Delis.
I've never eaten there.
I went to Schlotchke's for the very first time last night, and it was the most disgusting sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Really?
The bread... I just got a turkey sandwich, and the bread, I'm pretty sure, was old and rotten. It was really hard and really dry. It tasted like the... What was that?
That's fine.
I thought you made a funny comment.
Are we gonna? Is this a structured show today? This is the food segment.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is...
So just let them know.
This-
Easter Sunday.
This
Sunday
is...
food segment.
Yeah.
Okay, Easter Sunday food segment theme song.
I'm a man in black, and you play like crap.
Okay, there you go. Now, Derek, continue.
Fucking retards here.
By the way, the theme song tonight was I'm Bill Phil now.
Fuck it. Whatever. Talk about whatever you
No,
want.
Derek, continue.
Fuck it.
So my Easter Sunday was I woke up and I went to work, and for some reason I only had 3 tables, but I still made $45 because everyone was tipping very well. I pretended to throw a cup of coffee on this little girl, and this table gave me a huge tip for it.
Oh,
It's the Lord's Day.
It is. You can do whatever you want today. Then I went to my grandparents, had a little dinner, and we played some basketball.
the way you said that made it sound like something.
That's what she says. Play a theme song.
No.
Get out of my face!
No, I was just gonna say the way you said what happened at your grandparents made it sound like something sexy happened there. We had a little dinner. That's all. Continue.
You know what? My grandma makes this salad, and there's like
Pubes in it?
yeah, pubes in it, Derek.
Yeah.
No, it's onions and bacon and dressing and lettuce. Okay, that's whatever.
Yeah.
But then it's like oranges, and then
What?
after the oranges, there's grapes and some other kind of fruit, pineapple or something. But it is the best salad you could ever.
Wow.
Derek made his own commentary for that one.
Yeah, Derek. What was?
No, I
share
heard
your
it.
comments.
Hey, Derek, what was that?
Derek has thoughts on salad. Let's hear.
I
it.
said it was sexy salad. I asked if there were pubes in it. She serves it on her naked body, and puss is the dessert.
I really hate Derek.
But you love salad. Go
How
fig.
crazy you get when people talk about your sister? That's your meme mom.
Me, mom.
It's your mom.
Mom.
Okay, what's next on
I'll
this
tell you what's
agenda?
next.
I didn't even get
Movie speak.
to say how my Easter
Oh, hey,
was.
go, Rocco, hurry up.
My
Okay.
Easter was good.
You ate chocolate.
Movie segment is next. Oh,
Right.
what'd you have? Chocolate.
No, I just now got some candy. I haven't had candy in a while. Had some. I went, had some sandwiches. It was all good, you know.
That's what you want to tell us.
Did you go to Miman?
I had to share
Did
that.
you go to Miman Pep's house?
No, I went to my uncle's house. He got one of those Apple. He got a new Mac computer, and he's got the. He got a 30-inch cinema display for it, and it looked really nuts. And then he made us all watch the Ninja Turtles trailer, and I was like, "Yeah, been there." Okay.
Did you have to sit really far away to use the computer?
No, I guess probably you should, because when you're close to it, you had to move. Like you'd lose track of.
You'd move your head.
You'd lose track of where the mouse was. It was retarded, but it was pretty. Anyway,
Okay,
that's all.
movie segment theme song.
Yeah, movie segment theme song. Here we go.
So you punk-ass amateurs and best step back, because I'm Bill Back, the worldwide champion.
It was a little Bill Film Math by Bill Film Math. I'm Bill
But-
Film Math.
Before the show, I told the guys that maybe we would benefit by adding some more structure.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see you've already made it a complete mockery in the first
What?
3 minutes so far.
No. We're adding structure. You know, we got
Structure
some.
movie segment. What's
This
up?
is a movie
How's
segment. We're
movies
going to
been
talk
going?
some films here.
I call this
Celluloid.
real talk.
Celluloid
REEL.
popcorn for your eyes.
Get it? REEL talk. Real talk. Let's do this.
You know, talk about what's on the screen.
We saw
Let's hear-
Grindhouse on Friday.
Yes.
Saw some Grindhouse.
Sean bitched out.
I did.
Yeah, Sean has
Sean
not
hasn't
seen
seen
that.
it yet, so we're just going to ruin it for him.
Our buddy Kevin saw it.
What'd you guys think?
I'm just gonna leave.
I liked it.
You can get me.
Are you gonna leave?
Are you gonna?
We're not
you
going
guys-
to spoil it.
I
No
don't want-
spoilers. No spoilers.
I want you to talk about it.
I don't want to
Spoilers.
fucking ruin it.
No
so.
spoilers.
No, we're
Some
going to
people
spoilers.
probably haven't
Spoiler
seen it
free. Spoiler free review.
All right.
Spoiler free.
So everybody dies in Planet Terror.
So Planet Terror is, turns out to be Earth
terrible
after
planet.
all.
I'm
And-
sure everybody listening to this already
Yeah.
knows about Grindhouse, but it's 2 movies, Planet Terror and Death Proof. And I really like Death Proof a lot more than Planet Terror. And when I read reviews of the movie on the internet, it seems like I'm the only one.
Well, I will say, the way I see both of them, Planet Terror to me is really dumb. It's a cartoon. But it is like an old Grindhouse movie, and to me it was more consistently fun, but forgettable in the end, I thought. But now, Death Proof had a lot of stuff where I was like, okay, alright, okay. But I thought about that one more. Like days have gone by, and I was like, you know what? Huh.
See, I
liked it. So I think
thought-
in the end I like that one more.
Death Proof was so much better than Grindhouse in Planet Terror in every way, because Planet Terror to me was so cheesy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was
and
like one of those old
ridiculous.
movies.
But like when stuff is just like too ridiculous, it's like, okay, come on. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to watch stuff that I don't know is too over the top. And like
Yeah.
people are complaining
I see
that
what you're
Death Proof had a lot of boring, just like talking dialogue scenes in
Uh.
it. But I like those scenes, especially
Character development.
yeah, especially
Quentin
in Quentin
Tarantino's all
Tarantino
about.
movies. Like
Yeah.
his like conversations are stupid and about nothing, but they're still like entertaining, I think,
Yeah.
and just fun to listen to because they're like just like regular casual conversations, and I like that. And then it builds up to an awesome payoff in the end, I think.
Yeah, it redeems itself.
I have a quick
By all
opinion.
means.
See, I think that Derek's liking Death Proof more is a little, I don't know, non-expectant, because the one thing about Death Proof that kind of had me a little bored was like chatty bitches talking about like smoking pot and how they're gonna score and getting drunk and fucking got. It was like so much bullshit, like girls chitter chattering back and forth, like for a little too long that I thought
Yeah.
you would get so fed up with that you would just be like, next.
No, because in movies, like, a lot of times when I'm watching movies and the dialogue and conversations is just, like, so ridiculous, like, to me, it'll just, like, ring a bell in my mind, and I'll just sit there watching these conversations thinking, like, this all sounds so fake.
Yeah.
So, like, the way Quentin Tarantino, to me, I think about it, the way he writes his dialogue just seems so natural. Like, I can listen to whatever, and it's just, like, entertaining to listen to.
It seems real.
Yeah, because it seems real.
You know, and I agree with that, but like, you know what I think it was, honestly, Derek, is the first group of girls that it was kind of following around, just to me were so ugly, and I didn't
Yeah.
like them that I didn't want to hear
They-
them.
and they-
Now when it went to the other people, I was into it then. Even though
Yeah,
it was pointless,
more
I
into
was
it.
into it. But that other group was like, okay, I don't. You remind me of Michelle Rodriguez. I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah,
Like,
and you know what,
Sorry,
though? Actually, Death Proof is kind of interesting because it's like almost 2 movies by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a polar shift in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, so like halfway through Death Proof, it's like they start over, and at that point, I kind of got bored because I was like, "Are we just gonna watch a repeat of the exact same thing?"
It's the
Yeah,
tables
yeah.
are turned though. It's totally I appreciated both movies. Like sitting back a couple days afterwards, I liked Planet Terror a little better just because it was. I love zombie movies.
that's more your speed.
And it was such a
your
gore fest, and that's way more my speed. Everything good about it. I mean, there was nothing really I disliked about it. The shit that didn't make sense that you just kind of had to like give to the story, like okay, that could happen. Is you got to reach for stuff, you know? It doesn't happen. Like Rocco said, it's a cartoon. It doesn't happen in real world. But just to wrap up, Death Proof was great though too, and Kurt Russell was just such a badass. I loved it.
It was fun.
20 weeks later.
No.
I haven't seen it yet. I keep meaning to.
about it, but I want to see the preview because I'm excited about that too.
What do you think, Sean? Have you seen it?
I saw it and I don't know. I like the first one a lot, but it's not the same people. It's like
not the same people?
No, it's like completely different. Like it's like the same.
Well, that's kind of cool though if it takes place in the same.
It's like 28 weeks later.
Is Cillian Murphy in it?
I don't.
Danny
The guy, what's his name?
I honestly have no. I saw the trailer and that was it. I didn't say.
running zombies.
What? I didn't see any zombies in the trailer, honestly.
I don't think this one has zombies.
What's the enemy? What's the?
I don't know. I guess like everyone moves back to London.
Chinese people.
Wow, I don't want to.
Everyone moves
They
back
take
to
over.
London, and then
There's so many of them.
They finally do it, huh?
Oh my god.
They walk slow like zombies because their feet are all bound.
There's nothing sexier.
And the name of the movie is 28 Weeks Later, subtitled The Good Earth. True story.
So what happens? They move back to London,
to London, and
life resumes.
I guess, but then like they're trying to protect the person.
Lame.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Dum 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 dum.
No, the movie sounds lame.
No, I know.
It's I don't know. I want to see the trailer though.
Have you seen trailers for that movie Sunshine?
Yes.
No.
But the girl, Steve Carell.
I had an idea for a movie. I'm not going to go into it because it's really long, but it is a sci-fi movie and it takes place in space, and it's about like going to like be at the beginning of like the birth of a star, just like an exploration. No,
We were fucking waiting for that.
Seriously.
the only reason I
No,
bring
sorry.
it was
Yeah.
lame. That's why I dropped the idea. But the only reason I bring it up is because when I saw Sunshine, it looked like something that would be kind of similar to that. So I was excited to see it. But now when I see a trailer for it, I find out that the movie is about reigniting the sun.
Yeah.
Like it's
Whoa.
going to burn out.
Yeah. That's
Really?
true.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm there.
But
that sounds cool.
It kind of looks like The Core, though.
Oh really?
I don't know if
like
that's
a
good.
movie like that.
When?
Yeah.
Soon?
No, scientists like came to that conclusion though that eventually the sun,
Yeah.
as any star, will burn out,
Yeah,
and then
Let
all
it-
life on the planet Earth won't be able to sustain itself.
Well, I don't know about that.
Okay. How about it?
Hopefully, the second coming happens sooner than
I hope that.
Did I ever tell you about in my astronomy class when our teacher talked about the sun burning out?
Go ahead.
What
Okay.
Did we tell the
Like
listeners about that?
terraforming
I
other-
think we did.
Basically,
what did we did tell us?
Oh
We
yeah,
have
I'm
to-
pretty sure.
I've never heard this.
Well, if I already said it on the show weeks ago, I'm not going to repeat it now. But whatever,
Did he?
I'll tell you later.
Did he say this already?
I think in one of like the first episodes.
So really quick.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Episode,
just
like,
give us a recap.
Podcast.
Okay, here's
us
the
up to
abridged
speed.
version. There is this 40-year-old woman who is in this class I was taking at college, because every class has some 40-year-old in it who's really annoying. And she would always ask all these stupid questions. This one was an idiot. Anyways, our teacher is talking about lifespan of stars, and he talks about how the sun only has, like 5 million years left before it burns out. He says that as a fact. The sun's going to burn out in 5 million years. And the woman in the back of the class starts freaking out. Oh, my God. She, raises her hand. Yeah. Well, so what's going to happen to the sun? It's going to burn out. Well, do you think mankind will, by that time, I'm sure, they'll find a way to, make a new sun, right?
Make a new
That
sun.
she literally suggested that mankind would make a new
no,
sun.
It's called we have to move, bitch.
Yeah, our teacher was like,
two.
so our teacher is like,
Two?
he explains to her, no, that's not really possible. So she, well, what's gonna? Do you think mankind will we'll probably have found another planet to live on by then, right? And then his response to her was, "You have plenty of time. Don't worry." And that was the end of it.
You have plenty of time.
5 million years, I don't think you really have to worry about it right now.
In all honesty, in 5 million years, if we haven't blown ourselves up
Probably would.
or
That's-
blown the Earth up, we would have the technology to probably move everything
Oh, yeah, that's
on
what my
Earth and every person to the next.
That's what my teacher said. He's like, by the time the sun burns out, if we haven't gotten off this planet, we probably deserve to die.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, why would we even be in the same plane of existence? Like we won't even be what we are right now.
Dude, the first day of
Right?
that class, our teacher was talking about the timeline of space exploration, and he started like making like predictions that leading scientists from around the world have made, and they talk about like how 200 years from now they'll be able to like send rockets to like Neptune and Pluto, and it'll take only a matter of years. Because now it would take like decades.
But how though? How does that work?
Just the rockets that they're making keep getting more and more
Technology
powerful, like
every 2
exponentially
years.
powerful. People are just getting better at making rockets.
I just don't see how a person can survive that. You know what I mean? Just like going that fast or whatever.
They would
I
just
think
build-
at one point they'd become liquid or something.
But technology would improve.
I don't think. Well, when you're in space,
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
When you're in space, you're just floating through it. Like you're going really fast, but to you, it's stationary.
when
You
you're
know,
in
there's
your
no
car
gravity
doing
pulling down
70.
any or anything.
I don't know if I'd mentioned this on the podcast before, but like the technology we have now, like even like the spacesuits the astronauts wear, like I was watching this thing on the Discovery Channel, and it was 2 astronauts working side by side together. One was in the shade, and one was in the sunlight. And they said the temperatures are so drastic that like the guy in the shade, it was negative 100 degrees, and the guy in the sun, it was like 240 degrees, and they're side by side, and the suits have to be able to compensate for both of them. Like it's like how have we done that?
Yeah.
Like
There's like a formula though for technology's growth or whatever, and how everything gets smaller and whatever. I don't know what it's called, but every 2 years, like technology, like the way the microchip gets smaller and everything gets faster. And I mean, look at your fucking iPods are now 80 gigs. You know,
iPods aren't going to get us into space, Gary.
shut up, whatever. But you know what? We'll be able to listen to 30 gigs of Richard Cheese in space.
There's nothing. Seriously, imagine floating over the Earth's atmosphere. Listen to a little Richard Cheese, lounge against the machine. Pretty much.
Someone's
That's a
listening to
goosebumps
your
moment.
iPod
I got a little
right now.
goosebumps there, but you know,
That's my dream.
pretty much my dream.
All right.
Yeah, but Sunshine. No, that's cool. I'll have to look for that. Sunshine.
Sorry.
Steve Carell.
It's
look
it's
for it.
directed by I think by the same guy who did 28 Days Later.
Really?
Yeah.
Danny Boyle, the guy that did Trainspotting? Too?
Yeah, it is him actually.
Is it?
I know for a fact because I remember that.
That's
That's
a fucking
Interesting
that's- I'm
director.
in.
But I don't know. Watch the trailer. I'm kind of iffy about it. It really does look like the core.
Basically, what you're saying though is he ripped your idea off.
We're gonna hack the planet.
No, I thought I
gonna
thought
hack
he
the
ripped my
sun.
idea off, so I was excited to see it.
Oh,
But then I found out it was nothing
hack
like
the
it.
planet. That's funny because I was watching Hackers on like Stars the other day.
and I was watching Deep Impact today. Weird.
And I was watching Deep Hackers, my favorite porno.
Real quick, did you guys hear about? There's a little drama in the movie industry right now. I don't know if you heard about this. We talked about Grindhouse earlier. Grindhouse, I don't know if you guys know this, plagiarized. It was actually ripped off of a young filmmaker. Did you guys hear the news?
No.
It's a truth.
Are you being
I was
serious? Is
surprised.
this
It
a
was
real
all-
news
I looked on the
story?
internet,
Yeah.
It was only number 4 at the box.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Blades
Grindhouse
of Glory,
did not
number
do
one.
that well.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory.
Holding
I'm
in
like,
there strong.
wow.
It did not do that well.
I thought it was
It only.
Do any of us feel like
Dude.
even seeing?
When we went to
No,
the
I
theater, it was kind of empty actually.
Yeah.
It was. It was.
It only
was
made
not
that
fun.
Friday it came out. It made about $5 million,
That's
which is
it?
pathetic. Yeah,
That's a shame.
Holy
That's
shit.
weird.
yeah. They said they are having just a really hard time selling the public on the idea of that. You know,
See, because here's the thing.
it's really different.
When we got out of the movie, I was laying in bed that night and I was thinking, how awesome would it be if this is a success?
Yeah.
You know all the fake trailers in there?
Yeah.
What
They'll
if
become
Rob
real movies in Grindhouse
what
2.
If Rob Zombie and Eli Roth got together and did Grindhouse 2, Thanksgiving, and Werewolf
If
Girls
it was
VFX?
like a continuing thing that happened all the time, that'd be really cool.
Seriously.
But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
I hear that in a lot of countries in Europe, they're releasing the movies separately.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're getting in June. May or June. They're getting Planet Terror, and then they're getting Death Proof in September.
Did they have
It's like, wow.
the credits and stuff for like like Planetara, and then like the
No, there was no credits. There was this trailer.
And then at the end, there's the credits for both movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end there's
Okay.
Yeah. So you didn't have to
So
wait through.
wait,
the trailer.
some kid came up with the idea for these two movies?
What's that?
Yeah,
oh
no, what
no
were
no
you talking
no.
about?
There's a kid. He made his own independent movie. Shot it himself. He saw Quentin Tarantino at a party, and he said, "I got a movie called Grindhouse. Would you like to see it?" He declined. So later, they finished the movie, and they sent a tape in. Never heard back, and now here's this movie called Grindhouse, and you watch the trailer for yourself. It's pretty much plagiarism. I watched the trailer. It's shot on video, and it could not be anything further from Quentin Tarantino's
What,
whole
the
thing.
names are similar and that's it?
It's called Grindhouse, like...
And he met Quentin Tarantino at a
And
party.
he met Quentin, but
Supposedly.
seriously, it looks like a kid's home movie. Like, it looks pathetic. So, I'm just throwing that out there.
More like Winehouse.
How does this even get to, like, newsworthy, though?
It did. But,
The dude's a blogger. Really
Seriously?
serious.
you know, the
Kids
news
with the fucking
news
internet
travels.
have every, like, power that, you know,
The government
Dan
has.
Rather has.
It's like they're president of the fucking world.
Yeah, shut them down.
Now,
Hack the planet!
hack the planet,
We're
hack
trying to
the
have some
sun.
structure here.
I'm sorry.
No shouting.
I'm excited about
We-
Angelina Jolie.
No. There is another big. This is not movie related. So other stuff, theme song. Okay. We got. There's another plagiarism case that just went down. Did you guys hear about what happened to Schmorky?
Oh, nuh-uh.
Okay,
No.
check this out.
Art
There's an
Schmorky?
artist. Oh, I can't remember his name.
For people who don't know, Schmorky did the animation for the intro to version 2.
And
Yeah.
the Ghost
He-
Recon video.
And he does the Flash Tub for somethingawful.com. He's really good animator, artist, all that stuff.
Cool dude, too.
I love his balls.
Cool,
What are you
rockin'
laughing at?
dude.
Garrett did some penis thing.
Right.
Wait, what?
Sean just can't get enough of the penis things. But anyway, so Schmorky, there's this guy. Sorry about that.
On the
So
when you do it late, it's just lame at that point.
Todd is his name. I can't remember his last name.
Packer.
Packer. There's an artist named Todd something or other. Anyway, Schmorky did a strip a long time ago where it has a cute little cat praying at a bed, and it says, "Dear God, please kill everyone. Thanks." And that's it. Like, that's it. Todd, whatever his name is,
Wad,
just put out
was it?
the exact same strip.
Really?
Like, it's identical. Like, it's the exact same thing.
It's not even
and then they found
reanimated?
something else, and then they found like another character.
What do you mean put it out?
Like, he puts out a comic.
On his
Todd?
website?
Todd. Who the fuck is Todd?
I don't remember his whole name.
Todd.com?
He put that on his website. No, Sean, you'll know his work because he does artwork for a lot of different stuff, and he has work on a clothing line and some other stuff. And you may recognize his work from I forget where they sell it, but are you familiar with Boys Stink, Throw Rocks at Them or whatever?
That faggot.
That artist is ripping off all of Schmorky's stuff, and they just found out about it.
Boys are smelly.
Remember?
Throw rocks at them.
Yeah, Krista has that like
No,
on a
no,
shirt.
She had it when she was younger.
Now, let me tell you.
Give her credit.
Okay.
There,
Hot Topic artist?
there is,
Yeah,
there's
stuff at
there's
Hot
a
Topic.
competition at my job
Uh-huh.
at the bookstore.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah,
Continue.
over Christmas, because we have like 40 employees, so we all broke into 10 teams of 4, and every team picked a book, and there was a competition. Whichever team's book sold the most would win a prize. And the leader of my group was some girl, whatever. She picked that book, ended up being the #1 seller over the holiday season. Boys are smelly, throw rocks at them.
There you go. Well,
So-
that guy's ripping off Schmorky. And so there's a big drama bomb going on right now.
So he didn't did he reanimate it or did he take the
It wasn't an animation. It was just
the
that
image.
panel. Yeah, and that guy is printing that on stuff.
Did he
now.
redraw
Like,
it, or did
like
he-
there's shirts with that on it.
Did he literally
Oh.
take Schmorky's artwork or did he read
No, it's completely redone, but side by side, it's like
Exactly.
it's the same.
You can't do
It's
that,
the same
can you?
pose, the same
Plagiarism.
everything.
It's gonna be a lawsuit.
It's identical.
Well, good.
It's
Maybe
like
Schmorky can make fucking bank off this guy.
Yeah,
Maybe
seriously.
Schmorky will sue this guy, and then we won't have any more boys are smelly drawings.
I know, really.
That would be like the ultimate victory, I think.
And he also ripped off another like really popular artist,
Charles Schultz.
and Johnny Hart, who actually died today.
Picasso.
the guy who did
BC.
Id or BC?
BC, he's
Id?
dead.
BC.
The Wizard of It is
Oh,
funny.
With the
really?
caveman?
It is
Yeah.
Hey,
great.
real quick, what's your
BC was
favorite?
not funny.
What's your favorite newspaper comic strip?
Ever or that's currently running?
Ever.
Far Side, maybe Far Side.
Dude, Family Circus. Or Sally Worth. Either
Gotta
one.
love Marmaduke.
What about
There was this one, I don't remember what it was called.
Calvin and Hobbes.
It was about a baby. I think it was called Marvin.
Baby Blues?
No, it wasn't Baby Blues, but it was like that.
Dead Baby.
They made a Baby Blues show. It wasn't that bad.
Baby Take a Bow.
Anyways, it'd be that one. Wizard was pretty funny too. Sometimes.
I liked, what was the two soldiers? The
Beetle
Army
Bailey.
of
Beetle
Two.
Bailey.
You're gay.
I liked the message. It was funny.
Well, anyway, so he ripped off another really popular artist, and that artist just joined the Something Awful forums, and he's joining in this big whole thing against the guy, too. So go to the somethingawful.com forums, check out the big drama bomb. They stickied it. Like, this is big stuff. I mean, so there you go.
The world is being rocked by this news.
Pretty much.
She got
Changing.
stuck.
Iraq is at a halt. They're paying attention what's going on over here in the States. Just checking out the news. Anyway, all right.
I saw Jappy. Did I tell you?
We have a friend named Jonathan Jappy. He went off to Iraq. Derek apparently saw him. Now you're up to speed. Derek,
You saw him on CNN?
No, he came into my store, and then I asked him how it was in
Who brought
Iraq.
him back?
Who brought him back? I thought we were over that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The toilet button.
No, but it was so weird because it's Jappy. This guy, no offense to Jappy if you're listening, which you're probably not
You're
because
not.
you're an idiot.
Whoa, no offense, but you're a fucking idiot.
But this guy was.
I got a me of him.
This guy got picked on in high school because he was kind of dorky. He was really nice. Just got
very nice.
type of guy who got picked on a lot.
Sweet
Anyways,
guy.
ends up going to Iraq. He comes into my store. Apparently, he's been back. He was back for 18 days at that point.
Oh, okay.
I asked him how it was over there. He said it wasn't how you would think. And I was like, really?
It was fun?
He was like, it's kind of boring. I didn't really do a lot. And I was like, did you see any combat? He's like, yeah, an IED exploded on a convoy that I was on.
Oh!
IED?
Improvised exploding device. Like a
So
homemade
like a
bomb.
handmade pipe bomb?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Those
He
those
said-
have, like, melted people.
Yeah, he said it blew off the back half of the Hummer behind him.
Oh,
Oh!
He was like, if that had gone off, a few seconds before, probably would have killed me.
wow.
You know what?
Did people die in his convoy?
No, luckily nobody got.
Oh,
But
that's good.
Damn.
but still, imagine being on a Hummer and then the back half gets blown apart and then you're just stranded in the middle of
Yeah.
the desert after a bomb has just gone on.
My uncle, who was in Iraq, as I said, I think last podcast.
Yeah.
He had a video that he was sending. He was like filming a video of he's like, hey, to my aunt. He's like, hey, how you doing? Whatever. I'm okay. I'm out here. And they're driving in the car. And as he's driving, the camera turns around, and then a bomb goes off right in front of him. And then the piece of the road flies up and lands on the hood, and they're still driving. Like, go, 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 go! It's like the video is absolutely insane. I probably should put it on YouTube or something. I bet it'd get a lot of hits. It's
actually,
fun.
no, it probably
he sent
would.
that to his wife.
Yeah, he said,
That's kind of funny. Hey, baby, I'm just here.
I'm fine.
Boom! I'm doing fine in Iraq. And, oh, shit! Oh, fucking boom!
It was
Wish you were here, love.
the video it's really nuts.
Hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses.
XOXO. Wow, yeah, that needs to go on YouTube, Sean.
Here comes the boom.
See what I can
Let's
do
put that
about
on. We'll put that on the MEGA64
Ready or
account.
not. Dude, if I was in Iraq, I would drive around blasting that shit on a boombox.
Did you-
Every convoy I went on, be like, listen
I hear
up,
they've been doing that.
listen up, Iraqis. Boom! Here comes the boom!
Dude, no.
Really? That song?
No, yeah, I've heard them doing I've heard of them doing that.
Dude, what
They've
was
been
that
driving
movie?
around playing that.
That
What?
they showed a movie, and the kids were talking about how I think it was some documentary about Iraq, and kids were talking about how they
Inconvenient Truth.
pipe in, they pipe in like crazy gay Slipknot metal and shit into the
Yeah.
headsets
Yeah.
to all the Marines, and then they get all jazzed up about let the bodies hit the floor. That's what it was.
That was
Oh.
Fahrenheit 9/11, I think.
Was that Fahrenheit 9/11?
Yeah,
I saw
think it might have
something
been.
else, like a documentary where they asked soldiers what they listened to.
What the
either-
bleep do we know?
Yeah, that was a fucking jackass. Is either when they're fighting or before they go in. I don't know, but people were like, "Yeah, listen to Tupac." Listen, it just seems so weird to me to be
Yeah.
shooting guns at somebody and just listening to your iPod.
I listen to my iPod when I do
I'm shooting guns. I want
schoolwork.
to hear what's going on around.
Yeah,
me,
throwing
not-
grenades,
not
shooting
Tupac.
machine guns, listening to the Aquabats.
Get all pumped up to the Alcabats. The Alcabats before you go to war. All right.
Stop! And I'm moving now.
It was a pool pop.
Mr.
Yeah,
Bunkers.
chemical bomb. Mr. Bunkers.
Hey,
Yeah.
better than that. Sequence erased.
Do you have a bomb effect?
No. What the? Someone said, "What the bleep do we know?" Is that any good?
I heard that movie's really crazy.
I've heard it's
I'm
really
dying
good.
to see it. I bet I would.
I
love
saw
it.
The Secret. I'll let you in on that secret.
What?
The Secret. Is
I-
this movie
Is
time
called
over?
The Secret?
Never mind.
I just
It's
bought
on
that for my
Oprah's
mom.
deal.
Oh.
Friend of mine gave it to me. It's kind of cool.
Hey, have you guys, speaking of Oprah's thing, have you guys seen Planet Earth at all? Have I talked about that?
Oh yeah, it's sweet.
You have seen that?
I like it.
All right, cool.
I'm down with Sigourney Weaver.
Everyone,
Yeah,
she was good.
full fucking half mask.
Yeah, I saw it. It's boring.
Her
I
voice.
don't like it.
live
I
on
recommend
planet
it.
Earth. I don't need to watch fucking TV shows about it.
Waiting for you to say that.
What are we talking about?
That's like a show called Humans.
Back to the structure.
Okay, I know how they work.
I got off track.
What happened?
Got a little off track, getting back on track.
Apology
Theme song.
music.
Apology theme song.
We're not on track. We're on a television segment.
Segment, theme song.
TV segment theme song.
National fame and the honeys, they love me. Undisputed the best.
That's Bill Philmath. I'm Bill Philmath.
We need to let
Bill
people know what's
Philmath theme
going on.
song, kicking it.
Bill Philmath every single time.
So as you know by now, the only two shows we talk about are Lost and The Office.
So let's do it.
Oh,
Let's
God.
just get to it.
Garrett,
Talk about it.
Garrett doesn't have any taste, so he doesn't watch either of
I
those.
don't watch television.
Garrett watches 60 Minutes. Oprah.
Yeah. You want to have a television discussion
One
with
Tree
Garrett?
Hill.
I hope you
One
watch
Tree
The
Hill.
Hills and Laguna
Abloh.
Beach. Because he's addicted to that shit.
Real Housewives of the OC.
Did you hear about that? Wait, just real quick. That
Pause.
That girl in the hills. Apparently, a sex tape got out, and like this one guy has it, and the offers have started. His first offer from someone to buy it off of him was $500,000.
We need to get a sex tape.
What?
before
We
it's
need to
famous.
find someone
What is
boning.
Hills?
We need to get famous, and then I'm gonna film myself boning and sell it.
What's
Let's
the
do
Hills?
it. Yeah, and then
That's
yeah,
That's
it'll be
what.
like a
Hey, no.
conspiracy.
Screech tried to do that. Didn't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's true.
What?
I'm
But it was
more
Screech.
relevant than Screech
Dirty
right now.
Sanchez Screech.
Screech.
I don't know. I can't talk.
That's the past tense.
I like Zach Chmoris.
Really, I was a big fan of AC.
Principal Belting.
Escalator.
Slater.
Slater.
Escalator.
Kachelli Kapowski.
Stop making
Yeah. So sorry, Lost. The Office.
fun for them giants.
Yeah, we'll start with The Office because
Okay.
that's the one that I like less. I didn't like this week's episode very much.
I liked it a lot. It just wasn't like the best. But
Yeah, we
I
already
liked
talked
a lot.
about it. I thought
Yeah.
that the whole concept of just like, oh, bad information off the internet was stretched out way too long.
Yeah, I thought that was a strange choice, and I also wasn't really that entertained by Angela asking everyone over and over. Like, that was funny a couple times, but they did it like 7 times.
Yeah, now I think about it, that was lame too. I
Yeah.
completely forgot about that.
But the other aspects of it were
Don't be
really,
rude.
really good. Garrett, please. Garrett.
Either be quiet or go home.
now
Sure.
I want to take a moment to talk
Sure.
about Lost. Not
Yeah.
this latest episode, the episode before it.
Let's go before that.
Paulo
Back
and
in
Nikki's
time.
episode.
Follow Nikki.
Yes.
There's a lot of flack for this episode.
The three of us, want to make a public statement on this episode right here and now.
The complaints are the episode doesn't pertain to anything that's going on in the island right now, doesn't reveal any secrets of the island, and it revolves around characters that are underdeveloped, and then it completely ends their story for good.
Side story. What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
This is-
exactly.
this is
I haven't
our-
even seen it, and it sounds fine.
To me, and I think Rocco and most likely Sean will agree, this episode was just like a really good episode of The Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
It was
It
was
is-
Twilight Zone. It was Alfred Hitchcock Presents. It was
See,
all that
how could
wrapped
you
into one.
how could you be following Lost all this time and not enjoy that episode? Like from the very beginning, it's just like it's a different perspective on everything that like all my favorite parts of the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And no, really, like I think, hopefully, it's safe to say, you guys, the three of us, this is like in our top 3 favorite episodes.
And it's
Yes.
so funny too because
Without
when
a doubt.
Paulo and Nikki first showed up on the show, my first
Yeah.
response is, "Who the fuck are these people?"
Yeah, exactly. I think everybody.
Yeah,
said
no,
that.
everybody.
Who
I hated
are
their
these
guts.
idiots?
Right along with everybody else, I hated their guts from the very beginning,
And-
I hated their guts up until this episode.
Yeah, and what a great way to give them.
God,
like,
that was so sick how
to-
when they left. It was awesome.
It was just. It was
And you
just
know what?
perfect.
Now that they're off the show is perfect because if they were still on it, probably wouldn't like him as much.
Yeah.
No other ending could have been better.
It might have left a little sour aftertaste after that episode if they were. Oh yeah. They're still hanging around. Oh okay. But that was just contained and perfect. It couldn't have been better to me.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah, without a doubt, one of
When
my
I heard people
favorites.
weren't enjoying it, I just thought I saw a different episode.
Why? Just why? I don't
And even the writers of the show, before it was airing, they were like, "You guys, this is for the fans. You're gonna love it," and they were really disappointed by the feedback.
Well,
like they got a. There was a
Listen to our
backlash.
podcast because we all fucking love
Yo, Lindelof.
Di-
Word to your mother.
I got a question.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I know, are big Lost fans.
Mhm.
I watched a few episodes, season 2. I know. I'm sure everyone knows you guys are not Michelle Rodriguez fans.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Safe to say,
I
safe to
understand.
say.
But I don't really like her much either. But then it makes me kind of think maybe she's so fucking annoying, and she comes off as such a bitch just because that's always her role, and she's such a good actress.
But she's not fun to watch.
That may be the case, but the fact that is literally always her role is what annoys me so much.
And that's why I wouldn't cast her.
Do something the fuck else, please.
And her backstory, she was a cop. It's like,
I don't-
fucking serious?
Yeah, I love when the writer said you guys are going to be really surprised by her backstory, what she was.
Tough
And she was a
Mexican
cop.
bitch.
It was like, are you kidding?
You know what?
Everything
She
she's
may
been
be
in.
an amazing actress,
Blue Crush,
but you know what? I'll never know.
Lost,
Yeah.
that one where she was a boxer. Like, she was always like an uptight bitch.
and she knows
And
this
she-
too because
she
I've
plays
read
it
this.
well.
I've read this in interviews, and she said like, "I hate being a ball buster because that's all I ever am." And what they in the interview said that the creators told her is like, "You're gonna have to be a ball buster at first, but we're gonna make the audience come around to you."
And then we're gonna kill
lo
you.
and behold, she was a ball buster from
But
the
you
beginning.
know
to
what?
end.
Remember the last episode? You were kind of just like, "Oh, she's not so bad," and then they killed her. It's like sick.
That was
All right.
perfect.
I honestly
But you know what? It
didn't
really
mind her.
took it. It really took
At the
it till
end.
the last 5 minutes. Like, seriously, I hate her. And the last 5 minutes of her last episode, I was like, you know what? I just exhaled, like, for a second. Like, you know what? Maybe she's not so bad. And then they killed her.
And it
Perfect.
was-
Good job.
Remember how they did that? That was awesome.
That was
Yeah.
one of the best moments in TV,
That
bottom
was,
line, bar
like,
none.
The 5 episodes of Lost I've seen were like leading up to that season finale.
Dude, just start
But
it
not
from
this season.
just Rocco has the first season. You should borrow it.
Dude, you guys have always said this. Adam said it tons of times. I don't have the time to sit and watch like 14 hours of
Dude,
television.
when it's
watch
lost, you find it.
seriously. Watch the first
find
10
it.
minutes
No,
of the first
in
episode.
all honesty,
Watch the first
my-
10 minutes of the first episode, and if you don't like it, turn it off.
In my schedule,
Seriously.
there's just not. I've got a pile of DVDs and comic books I haven't even watched or read yet. Like
Chuck 'em.
going 2 months back.
Throw those away and watch
Games
it.
I haven't played. I just
Oh my
don't
god!
have
Oh my god!
time.
Wow, life's hard,
Oh my
Garrett.
god!
I know
Oh my
it's
god!
fucked up.
Close
I
your mouth and open your ears.
kill
Watch
myself
the
now.
first 10
Someone
minutes.
put me out of my misery, please.
10 minutes. Okay.
right.
Is there any other segment that
calling
requires
out
a
for
theme
an
song, or should we get to the
assassination.
emails?
All right.
Email.
Thinking about other segments, theme
So you
song,
know that it's true if
Wait,
you
let's do a top 3 segment.
top
Okay.
3 segment, theme
badly
song.
beat me, then I'll badly you. I'm Bill Mack.
Okay. Top 3 coming up.
What?
What is this? Top 3
Top 3
Bitches in
concerts
Hollywood?
that you've been to
Oh, concert.
ever?
ever.
Wow,
Wow, that's cool.
that's kind of heavy. Okay, I'm gonna go with
Rocco, you go first.
number 1. Be probably the Aquabats.
Start
Soma.
at number 3, ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a count
Oh,
down.
I'm sorry. Well, now I've already revealed the cards on the table. Number 1 be that. Number 2, maybe Paul McCartney. I saw him in Anaheim. And then number 3, maybe the White Stripes. I don't know. I mean, I have to think about it, but as of now,
Number
stand
3,
by it.
I saw the Strokes at
Ooh,
Soma.
they were really
The
good.
show was so good. They played great, had an amazing live show, and a great performance. But the audience sucked so much
Oh, there, yeah.
dick.
Do you remember when that guy walked on the stage and the guy stops the song? Get the fuck off my stage and pushed him in the crowd.
They practically... I remember everybody at that show, I went with Sean, everybody there except for the 2 of us had cowboy boots on and leather jackets.
Yeah.
They were all really stupid. Number 2 would be The Faint. The first time I saw The Faint, also Soma. Yeah, Rocco, you weren't even at that show, so I don't know what you're...
No,
crying
I've
about.
wanted to see The Faint so long, and I end up being violently ill every time they come here.
Oh,
I don't
well,
know why that happens.
The Faint have a great show. They play a
never
bunch
seen
of crazy videos, and everybody in the audience gets into it. It's great. And I'm going to have to agree with Rocco. The best concert I've ever been to was that Aquabats concert.
Yeah.
Where
Done.
they lit that guy on fire. That's the one you're talking about?
Yes.
On the side stage?
With the record executive, right?
Yeah.
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 That was my favorite one.
All
Favorite
right.
concert.
Alright.
That was also the first time we ever saw Bad Credit, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
All right. Okay. Number 3, I would say the White Stripes when we saw them.
Yeah.
That was really good, really good.
Was a very good show.
Number 2, I would put the Aquabats show that we just talked about. And number 1 would be when I saw it was Jimmy Eat World, then Tenacious D, and then Weezer in the same show.
Oh.
And they were all awesome.
That was another one that I regretted not going to. So,
Wow.
ouch.
Oh,
You know,
oh.
I'm a little hurt.
You only get 3.
Okay.
I'm a little hurt.
I was gonna say when I saw
No, I'm a little hurt because
Slow on there.
yeah, all 3 guys, no one. Well, you didn't go. You didn't even go.
Slow draw concert.
Anyway, none of these guys appreciate my musical talent, which I agree with because I wouldn't rank that in top 3 anyway.
Wow, so is this like a Garrett infomercial? Right?
No, I'm sorry. Back to the question. What was the question? No. Okay, I'm busting balls. Top 3.
Rodriguez style.
God, most of them would be like local bands that no one's heard of, so I'll try to keep it out of that. Well, okay. Okay, top 3. Number 3, I'll go with local San Diego band Built to Last, final show. And number 2, I'll go with number 2. It's a toss up between Veruca Salt and Stone Temple Pilots. Number 1, Danzig. Danzig. Well, everyone says Danzig, and they say I say it wrong, but I don't know.
There's no N at the end of it.
But that's how I talk. So okay, Danzig.
Garrett also says Barat instead of Borat.
I saw Danzig play with not with Jerry only, but with Doyle, and they broke the Danzig set and played like 4 Misfits songs, and then went back and finished the Danzig set. So that was good.
I don't know why that's
that was number 1. I need to say Danzig one more time.
Danzig and the Beatles, apparently.
Danzig and the Beatles, funniest
I'm
combo.
sorry, I'm taking out number 3. Stripes is gone. Number 3, real quick. Moldy Peaches, Tenacious D, and The Strokes. Yes. Moldy Peaches are fucking sick.
Oh, you know what? That was a really good.
If you guys haven't heard of Moldy Peaches, please watch the
emails.
Wait, change mine. Number 1 is not the Aquabats anymore.
3.
Number 1 is not the Aquabats. It's Tracy Chapman. I'm a really big fan of.
Wait, hold on.
Wesley Willis in '94.
Tracy Chapman.
Dude, I
You got a fast car.
gnarliest crap today. My farts were all high and low. That was a pretty good concert.
You got a fast car. All right. Dude, we're at 41 minutes. We haven't gotten to emails. We're going to zing through these. Zing, zing, zing. Got a special email coming up. Email theme song. Here we go.
And I will conquer God.
Alright, what's the first
Little
email?
Bill Phil Math for you. I'm Bill Phil Math. Come to a theater near
He
you.
always tells you it's Bill Film after everything.
It's a good song.
Well,
check it
people
out.
need to know.
Go to the record store. Pick up the latest track. Tower Records in stores.
Record.
All right.
Hey, if we ever release
Comp USA,
a MEGA64 soundtrack,
Yeah.
that song should be on.
That should be beginning and the end
He'd let
of
us
the
do
CD.
it.
Yeah, he's
Craigslist?
Oh, he'd be all for it.
my
Ooh,
boy.
IGN might own it though. Ooh,
Fuck
but we'll see.
that.
We'll put some on them. That's fine.
We'll see.
We'll
sue 'em.
remix it. We'll remix it.
We'll cover it.
We'll cover it.
Let
Exactly.
him cover it.
Straight acoustic
We'll
Bill
drop
Film
it.
Math coming to Tower Records near you next
Alright,
summer.
let's get it going.
All right.
None of you.
This next email is a very special email. This is a response to a comment made on our last podcast where
I already know what this is about.
Derek
Just skip it.
So do I.
Derek said
Just skip the
I'm not
email.
gonna skip it.
How many times am I going to have to apologize?
You don't. I'm not. This is not. No,
apologize?
just hear the email.
That's what
What's
you
the-
feel.
what does he have to say?
We had a listener that was headed to Iraq. He said he's bringing our DVDs with him. Derek said, "Who's going to bring them back?" Now we got a response. This is a response from Louis C.
Wow.
That's
I'm so excited for this.
This is his response.
I didn't say it.
His
I'm not
response.
wavering. I think it's hilarious.
Louis C. And this is subject: more Iraq. Derek's comment. Louis says, "Outstanding. That was by far the funniest thing I've heard on your podcast. I don't know if it was just because it had to do with me or just the comment itself, but it floored me. I really just wanted to make sure no one thought I took it the wrong way or anything. So all my bags are packed and on the truck. Tomorrow we fly to Maine, and then it's on to Germany and Kuwait. I don't know how long we'll be in Kuwait until we finally move into Iraq. From what little Garrett said at the end, it seems like he and I feel the same way about everything going on over there. While I don't really understand or agree with any of it, I guess at this point it's my job and I'll go do whatever I have to. At least until I get out and start making the real money, am I right? Anyway, if version 3 or any other random DVDs come out before I get back, be expecting an order with a weird address. You guys ship over to APOs, right? I think I ordered my version 1 when I was in Korea, but I had to order it twice. I really do respect what you guys are doing, and if I could do anything to help, which I don't think I can, do it in a second. It may not seem like a lot to your group, but you keep tons of people entertained, smiling, and happy. And really, isn't that what it's all about? Louis, or if I'm feeling frisky, Lewis. So, Derek
I'm a little
response.
taken back.
Wow.
I'm very taken back. I'd
I'm
say.
going to give Derek a solid 2-minute block just to respond.
Oh, play a theme song for Derek's response.
Derek's response, theme song.
Bill Mapp, and I'm the
Bill Filmath. I'm Bill Filmath. Come to record stores, Best Buy, Tower, Black Wax next summer. All right, Derek, 2-minute response. Let's hear it. Hear the words. Derek's response situation.
Everyone's on the edge of their seat.
In Iraq.
Famous last words.
I didn't think of the topic.
Oh, thank you, Louis C. Wish you the best.
Honestly,
Louis, I'm just kidding. That was really nice. All right, next email.
Very sweet email.
That was really good.
Louis C. over in the big IRAQ. All right. Thank you, Louis. Next email is from Jeffrey. Dear MEGA64, have you guys ever seen any of the Bunnies cartoons? If so, what do you think of them?
Haven't seen it. Next
Playboy
one.
Bunny?
No. Have you guys read any of the Marvel Comics zombie comics?
Oh,
Yes.
God, don't get me started.
Okay, no.
Hey, I got no.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
No.
if you like Marvel Zombies, hey, no.
If you like Marvel Zombies, they just started doing Army of Darkness versus Marvel Zombies.
Oh, sorry. Jerking it. I'm that excited.
Yeah. No, it's actually pretty good.
All right.
Is
next
it?
email.
That's all I have to say.
That's cool. I respect it. I respect it.
Dumbass.
Lame.
Next email's from Emmanuel S. Human Tetris does not top your Tetris.
Wow, thanks.
Sup, MEGA64 crew. I wanted to say Human Tetris video sucks. This guy's referring, in case you don't remember, to the video that went up on MySpace of guys doing a Tetris video.
Lame.
Lame.
What is that guy's name?
Well, I mean, here, we'll read the email.
Okay.
I want to just say Human Tetris video sucks. None of it was funny at all. It was a block running around. At least in yours, you were trying to find some random square object the piece you were opposing at to connect to. Not even Eli's gesture could save that godforsaken video. Eli's gesture makes that video. He makes that gay little, like, sup.
I'm Eli.
Eli.
The escalator part was pretty stupid and a waste of footage. And who cares if it was featured on MySpace? MySpace is a waste of time. Both the video and MySpace don't have nothing on you. In case you guys didn't notice, by the way, they did add props to MEGA64 to the video.
That fucking
Too
changes it.
little, too late.
Too little. So you know what, Eli? Gesture it up your butt. That's all
You know
I
what
gotta say.
I heard? I heard Eli doesn't celebrate Easter.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know what? If Quentin Tarantino adds, props to Billy at the end of Grindhouse, is that lawsuit going to go away? No.
No. So expect a call from your lawyer. So.
All right, next email.
All right. Next email. We're going Frank. Oh, Frank. We know Frank. Frank, he's on our message boards.
He came to
Frank Howley. He came all the way from Orange County down to our
watch
premiere
our first episode.
to see some stuff.
How did he get Guitar Hero like 3 days before it came out?
His Circuit City put it out early.
What a cool guy.
Anyway, Frank
I'm
asks.
jealous.
Frank asked what we think about Lost. We kind of covered that earlier.
Did.
And-
This new episode sucked. Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah. We didn't talk about that. Derek, did you end up seeing the newest one?
Yeah, I watched it.
What did you think of it?
It's Dyke Fest, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was decent. I watched it.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
pretty good.
It was a solid episode.
You know what? I'll say this. It was the best Kate episode so far.
Yeah. No. I will agree to that.
Is
actually.
Kate a lesbian?
I wish.
Oh.
Why?
I wish.
It's like I watch her doing. I'm not gonna fucking get a chance to fucking bone her. So why not see her bone some girl?
You'd rather see her bone some girl than
Wow.
bone her?
Well, it's
I
never
wonder-
going to happen with that attitude.
Yeah, you gotta open up your mind and think positively.
Yeah, really.
Think-
You know what I think
think
every day?
about it.
I will bone her.
You're setting yourself up to fail, Sean.
It's true.
Got to think. His other question though is, I noticed that Rocco picked up a Guitar Hero 2 for the Xbox 360. Wondering what everyone's favorite Guitar Hero 2 songs are. Thanks for taking the time.
None of them.
Are you
Mother,
gonna do
actually.
that? Are you serious?
I really like, of the new songs, I really like Hush a lot, actually. I really like Hush.
How's that song go?
By Na 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 na.
Hey, is
na,
Possum
na,
Kingdom a new
na,
song?
I was thinking the.
Hush, hush, hurry, hurry, baby, come to me. Hush.
Oh, no,
hush.
no.
I was like,
That'd be nice. That'd
Yeah,
be
I
nice.
fucking
No.
love that song, Guitar Hero.
Is,
How about
uh,
it? Science.
Is Possum Kingdom one of the new songs?
Yeah, I think so.
I've been seen it all day.
I'd say Possum Kingdom is my favorite new song, but when Guitar Hero 2 first came out, I was so excited for Mother and Heart-Shaped Box, but the vocals are so fucked.
I think.
both those songs.
Am I right? Did they redo the vocals on Mother for the Xbox
No,
version?
it's still fucked up.
Even the
It's not as bad as I remember.
It's still
The Rage Against the Machine song is a joke. I think.
Yeah, that
it's
one's
pretty.
really
I like
good.
playing it, but it's.
You know what?
Killing in the name of.
You know what?
I am
get
killing
so-
in the name of. Da-da-da.
I get so hopping around the living room singing out loud to Surrender. Like the first song, I get nuts for that song.
I
don't
do
know
that
why.
for Debbie Gibson songs,
Really?
just on my own. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right,
But
next
yeah,
question.
it's good. Next
Thank you,
email,
Frank.
Brendan K. Greetings, Mega64. Have any of you guys seen a UFO?
Wow.
No.
When I
Next
was a kid,
email.
I thought I did, but no.
I always look for one.
It was a
You know,
fireball.
I just
Mine was
realized
a blimp.
we never even talk about MEGA64 on our podcast.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Well, we
talk
haven't
about
really.
filming.
When we release new stuff, we talk about it. And
we should.
But hey, we've been working on the second episode of our third DVD
Yeah, we should see what it's called.
all
too.
week.
Let's give the title out.
do you want? I mean, how far do you want to go?
All right, we'll
Just give
give
the title.
the tentative title right now. The episode is known as Bigger Boat.
It's not tentative.
We should say this. We filmed this week. We got a lot of it done, and it's something that was inspired by a dream that I had during Comic-Con when none of us could speak coherently. So I mean, we've told everybody before, like when we had the episode with the possum and the snake battling in the vans. That was an idea that came when we were retired. This is another one that came when we were retired. Just so you know what you were getting. That's what we've been filming.
Friday, though, we filmed some pretty cool stuff.
What can we say about this episode? Lots of cool makeup work by Garrett. Garrett did a lot of work on this episode.
Doing a good job.
And lots and lots of events where we thought God was trying to stop us from making it.
Yeah. This is let's just say the commentary is gonna be good on this episode.
This episode has been so problematic.
Yeah.
But it's the weirdest thing. It's not like the average thing that would go wrong. It's just like, seriously, our car got hit by lightning and we can't drive it.
Everything
Like,
that could
strange
prevent
things.
us from finishing has happened.
This is a cursed episode, but
Murphy's
hopefully,
Law made flesh.
But anyways,
we'll persevere. We'll persevere.
I think it turned out great.
Yeah, I
so.
think we're about halfway, a little bit more than halfway done filming it. So,
Yeah.
hey, you'll see version 3, April 26th. Coming to you.
2009.
Yeah, what are you gonna...
Oh
That's a
god.
tentative date.
That's a tentative. Might be pushed back a
So
little.
you're
It might be a little
Might be a little
delayed.
delayed.
That's gonna, that's going on the message boards tonight too. April 26th.
April
Release date.
26th.
People will be reloading the site on April 26th. But yeah, I'm excited for the episode because to me it hits all the notes of stuff that I like in MEGA64. So.
Do you think we'll have this DVD done by Comic-Con?
This Comic-Con?
Of this year?
Yeah.
No.
Oh dear God, no.
What?
My goal, I mean, if we
No.
can do it by
Why?
Christmas this year, that would be a huge feat.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll have it done by Christmas?
I hope so.
Going by the timeline.
You know what, though?
Uh-huh.
With the MEGA64 episode,
Oh yeah.
I'm trying not to give away too much,
Yeah.
but that episode might take a lot longer to film than we think.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think so too.
Yeah.
But as long just don't rush it. Make it good. I don't really care when it comes. Well, I mean, obviously, I'd like it soon, but
Yeah.
I'm willing to do
But I
whatever it
Don't
takes.
rush greatness.
I think we
Don't rush
do.
greatness.
We have a couple episodes that are like, okay, there's not a lot needed. It's kind of easy episodes
Yeah.
to film.
Yeah.
Like side story, standalone, comedy.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
next one we're gonna do is pretty, whatever.
This next
I'm
one is
so-
simple.
We just have
What's the next one? The Wizard?
the Wizard.
Yeah, the wizard.
That's the episode 3.
We're making up for not talking about MEGA64.
Yeah,
We're
you
getting
get
a lot of
Episode 3 is
information
called
right
the
now.
Wizard.
This is a spoiler alert. Right?
Kind of just looking at the roadmap of version 3, you're getting a lot of crazy stuff. Episode 4, we're not going to say anything about it,
But the title, we can give the title away.
Yeah.
MEGA64!
is the name of it. And let's just say out there, if you guys, this is another strange episode 4.
This is
This is
another,
another, like-
episode 4.
Yeah, exactly. You had episode 4 in version 2. This is just like
What was episode 4 in version 1?
The one where the Kevin.
Kevin shows
Oh,
up.
the pranking one?
That was
Yeah.
kind of different for its time, I guess.
That's, you know
Whatever.
what? Thinking back about it, that's kind of a weird episode because it switches up the timeline. It
Yeah.
starts weird and then goes back
Yeah.
3 days
true.
and catches up.
But it's not as weird as what we're putting.
You know what?
now.
They
What's
get
happening
they
now
get
is-
progressively weirder.
Yeah.
But I think
And then the episode
Better.
after that is
Ooh.
Like
that
metal.
that actually has a tentative title.
it does it.
It does?
Episode 5.
Yeah, the episode.
Oh God.
Well, now we
that's gonna
spoiled
be
it.
Well, no, it doesn't
Yes,
spoil
sir.
that he comes back just because there's an episode titled.
Hey,
Episode
That's
6 is
fucking
called.
with
MEG64 is cancelled.
Derek
The end of
smiled at me, the
A64.
most insincere smile. Just fucking with you.
I was just fucking with
So
you.
there you
I
go.
know,
There
you
is
don't have to explain
some
it.
exclusive show talk. We'll talk more, but maybe I'm hoping to finish this episode by the next podcast. How
What
do you
about
feel
episode
that?
6?
Filming
Cool.
it, not editing, filming
The
it.
final episode.
We don't have a title for that yet.
Or really know what's gonna happen.
See, I said
called-
final episode. People don't know. Am I talking final episode of the DVD?
Already made
Final
that
episode
joke.
of the series?
Joke's been made.
Has it been made?
Yeah.
All right,
It's in
anyways.
your own little world.
I apologize.
Jerking it.
You know what?
It's fine. Anyways, sorry for the interruption. Back to email theme song.
Episode 6, I'll just say the title right now, is called Black History Month.
That's
Are you
not funny.
serious?
And it's just gonna be just a tribute
He's not serious.
to some leaders in
including God. In case you didn't know,
and
you just got enlightened.
you just got a little bit of lighting right
That's a
there,
black woman.
you know. All right, so here we go. So we got some other emails here. Garrett, this guy Edward R. He's wondering if you had any acting experience before coming onto the show. Have you ever acted?
Have I ever acted?
Do you really have to ask?
No.
It says he emotes well. This guy says.
Do I really?
Emote well. Nice.
What is that? I know what like a emoticon is, but what is emote?
Like you show emotion.
It's like
Project.
there's a castle, and then
Because I feel in everything I've ever done for you guys, I play a monster or like a villain, and I always have the same evil sounding voice, and it's kind of the same.
Emote means you show emotion in your face.
Okay, that's great. I appreciate that, but in all honesty, like I used to make fun of the kids in drama when I was in school. I used to pick on them. I feel bad about that now.
Don't worry about it. I mean, you make fun of me all the time. I still.
Well, but no, no real experience. Like other than like if it was easier in school to do like a video project than an essay project, I would totally do a shitty video. But I don't know. We used to do fucked up skits like because when I was in high school, we used to watch what is it, CKY, all those old skate videos, the Big Brother videos and stuff like that. So we would make our own little shitty skate videos and throw little skits and joke stuff in there. And I don't know, like we would just play around, kind of how you guys did your shit, But no real acting or anything. But thank you, I appreciate it, and it boosts my confidence level to hear a good comment. And what was his name?
Closed it. I don't know.
Thank you.
Got
Closed it.
so bored.
Oh no, I had to.
Have you noticed that
screen.
whenever I answer something, it brings the mood right
No,
down.
no.
No, it always... No, Derek knows.
Does?
It's true. I get, like... I think I get, like, technically, I start speaking, I don't know, rather proper, and it just totally slows the show down.
Talk on the podcast.
You don't usually talk the same way. Why is the microphone in my mouth?
Then I talk in real life?
Pointing the mic.
No, I definitely, like, I try to be, like, professional. I don't know.
I should work on that. I just don't.
But
Yeah, you
sometimes-
should work on a lot of things. Next email.
Dan K is asking MEGA64 crew. I was wondering what games you consider to be the most underrated. Have you ever played Killer 7?
Oh my. Okay.
Next
Sean,
email.
go ahead. Sean, go ahead.
I think Killer 7 could be the worst video game ever made.
It was-
I hated
Yeah, that really got under
everything.
Sean's skin.
I really hated everything about it. Everything
He's
about
the
it.
same guy who refuses to see Ninja Turtles because he hated everything about the trailer.
I don't refuse to see it.
Fucking monsters.
As I said before, if
There's
someone
fucking
bought me a
monsters
ticket, I would
in
go
it.
see it.
Too many monsters.
I'm not gonna go buy it though.
What were Bebop and Rocksteady? Monsters.
All right,
Too bad.
Killer 7 fucking
So,
sucks.
any other underrated games?
He asked if we had also played Beyond Good and Evil. And I have, and
No.
it was a really underrated game.
There you go.
If you guys like Pokemon Snap, you'll like Beyond Good and Evil. It's
Really?
an action game with... Yeah, it had the photo thing with... it was
That's why I've Dead Rising so much. Is Pokemon.
Ubisoft made it too. Like,
There's certain like niche games that I'm into, like HP Lovecraft stuff. So there's this game Call of Cthulhu for Xbox that is a first-person shooter that I liked,
yeah.
but I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's underrated because only I liked it, and I'm sure that was the case.
I think the Sega Dreamcast is an underrated system.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's one of my favorite systems. Was it underrated? Yeah, I guess it...
it was underrated.
I don't know, it had a lot of support, but I guess not enough.
All right. Good question.
I said
Yeah.
Jaguar was underrated too.
Jaguar.
That was an underrated system.
Sega
Yeah.
CD.
Bubsy 3D was a really underrated game.
How about the 32X expansion for Sega Genesis? That was underrated as well.
That was really underrated. You know what else was underrated? Holocaust.
What?
Holocaust.
The Holocaust? according to Dominic, that didn't happen.
Yeah, Acrobat. That's a really underrated game.
That was a good game. Next email is from
What's
Keo.
that unicycle racing game? That's
Uniracers.
underrated. Uniracers.
Way
That's
underrated
underrated.
game.
Is that a
Hell yeah.
real fucking game?
Yeah, it's a
And
great
it's
game.
fucking fun.
It's really fun.
No,
I can't
here's
wait for them to release
honestly,
it on the Wii.
honest,
Wii.
honest, underrated game. Masters of Terrace Cassie.
Oh dear God!
No, in all honesty,
You know what? I like that game too.
I fucking loved that game, and it is impossible to get now.
John just played Poor Sap.wave.
Oh shit!
Poor Sat.
I think it's a.
Yeah, wow. All right. Okay.
Well, then Keone L asks, it probably doesn't mean much coming from me, but I think you guys are awesome. That's it. Okay,
Yeah, you're right.
thanks. Next email is from Josh from Jersey. You mentioned. Oh, this is just kind of a funny email.
I wonder what it's like to live on the East Coast, like Jersey
Sucks.
Shore. I think that would be sweet.
No.
I would.
That's where my whole family's from.
Really?
Yeah.
Jersey Shore or like Rhode Island? Like I don't know.
I'm pretty
Providence.
happy being here.
I wanna live in
Yeah, I
Providence.
agree.
My family lives in Rutherford, New Jersey, which is just outside of New York City, like across the border.
Mhm.
And whatever. It snows there. That's cool.
See,
Yeah.
I love cold weather.
I'm done with it in a week.
Yeah.
Really?
I've been in snow for like 2 days once. It was fucking shitty.
Let me tell you, my uncle lives in New Jersey, and one time he asked me if I wanted bacon for breakfast with bacon and eggs, and I said no, so he hit me with the frozen thing of bacon.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, he said I had too much attitude when I said no.
No. He's like, you fucking pussy. Smack.
Pretty. Don't say no like that.
Wow. So Jersey got the temper going. So
I
what
got
was the
attitudes
question?
over there.
Oh, Josh from Jersey says, you mentioned in the last podcast that you wonder if there was a kid out there who was playing your podcast and got in trouble. Well, I'm close enough. I play the podcast on the way to work at a Christian bookstore, a ministry center, and I get done about half of it, and I play the other half on the way home. Well, it was a hot day, and I just finished my shift, so I walked out to my car, rolled down my window, and hit play on my iPod. I didn't remember what part I stopped on. All of a sudden, I hear a line from Podcast 12 along the lines of fucking shit ass. And my sound was full blast, so I hear the people in the back of the room. I looked around nervously and saw one of our pastors and one of our Bible study teachers standing not far from my car staring at me. So I did what I could. I paused the iPod and said, "How are you doing? See you next week." And I rolled up the window, turned on the AC, and hit play and took off home. Luckily, the pastor is very laid back. He didn't see the care. But if it was anyone else, I would have been boned. So thanks a lot.
He would have got fucked.
Wouldn't have been the first time a pastor boned him, right? Zing.
All pastors' bones.
No, I get tired of that joke. Do you guys hear that joke all the time?
Yeah.
That
I
priest molest
I get
boys.
tired of that, and I get tired of the Pope looks like Emperor Palpatine. I hear that every...
That's
I haven't
the
even-
worst.
No,
That
I
is
haven't even seen
seriously,
a picture
like,
of Benedict.
dude,
Does
leave
he
it
look like
alone.
Emperor Palpatine?
No, he's
There's
old,
photoshops
he's an
that
old
look
white
funny,
guy.
I guess,
German
but like...
guy, right?
But you know that joke
he was
came
a
out the
Nazi, right?
very first day he was elected.
The very
Pope.
first minute, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even a day.
He was a Nazi?
I thought so. Is that not true?
No.
No.
No, he was.
There was rumors he was
can't
in the
be
Hitler
Pope.
Youth thing.
Well, the
Yeah.
whole fucking...
Yeah,
the whole
it's every
goddamn
kid in the
government-
country was
yeah,
in
yeah,
Hitler.
yeah,
Youth.
yeah.
That's
It
true.
wasn't anything like...
Give me a break.
Well, now I heard he killed the Jews.
I heard it was
He was-
his... I heard it was his idea.
Hitler's number 2.
Wow.
He was Hitler's personal pope.
That's
Oh,
fucked up.
man.
I
But
don't
anyway,
know,
yeah, it's...
I'm a little sick of the Michael Jackson and the molesting boys and
Yeah.
the preachers and the pastors
And
molesting
Garrett
boys.
eating
Yeah,
babies.
you know what?
Garrett eating babies, a little sick of that.
Yeah.
joke.
Molesting
yeah.
boy jokes in general are
Yeah.
just kind of starting to
I
get
feel sorry
really
for
annoying.
boys.
Yeah.
I'm a young boy, all right? It makes me feel uncomfortable, and I don't want to talk about why.
You know what I don't
It's
get
just
sick
that,
of?
Derek, it's that you're right in the middle of being a young boy that could be molested or the old man that does molest. You're right on
Yeah.
that fence.
It's depending on my facial hair.
You know what I don't?
Yeah.
You know what I don't get sick of? Smoking hot high school teachers banging their freshman students.
Yeah.
That's true.
I get sick of it because I'm not in high school anymore. I want to
not me?
go back.
Seems like
That song has a whole new meaning to me now.
Yeah.
was just freshman.
Well, yeah, so there you go. Thanks for that story, Josh from Jersey. Travis W. Okay, we're going to bang through these questions, bang, bang, Columbine style. couple questions. All right.
love that.
Number one, stealth video game. Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher.
Oh my
Splinter Cell or
God.
Metal Gear? You gotta go Metal Gear.
Solid
Solid
Snake.
Snake.
Gotta go Metal Gear. I don't really care for those games
Fuck Tom
personally.
Clancy.
Did.
All right, well that's good. We haven't done anything for them.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Jesus.
Garrett is not affiliated. with
Garrett is not.
Garrett's not a part of the show. He's just trying to crowbar his way in.
His opinions do not
Hey,
reflect
any
those of
room in here, guys?
MEGA64.
Hey, is there any? Hey, can I have a seat on the couch? Excuse. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Next question.
What else? Is this like the head-to-head email?
Oh, is there a video game company you haven't done any work for or with that you would like
a ton.
or love to do something for? I don't know. Like to do
Capcom?
more for Nintendo. I don't know.
Yeah, Nintendo
Square?
again.
Nintendo was so cool to us before. I'd love to do.
Dude,
more
whoever
stuff.
made Mafia Wars on my cell phone,
Okay. The Mafia.
I'd love to work for Mafia.
I can hook that up.
Id Software.
Like to do a Doom skit.
What's the most negative reaction you got from a company you did something for a video that was really well done?
Far Cry.
Oh yeah, Far Cry. Yeah, they
Far
weren't
Cry
even
well done.
they weren't even like looked at basically. But
What happened?
Or they just were rejected.
Far
I don't know.
Cry
It doesn't get any
Ubisoft?
worse than
Yeah.
that.
Wasn't there some? Well, we talked about the Red Steel difficulty.
Yeah, but that was just that was just little things. Whereas Far Cry, it was just like no. That was
Where
basically it. It never got bad. You know?
where is the Gra 2 video?
We still don't know. I'm still
It's
waiting
a
to
sore
hear back
subject.
from
Don't
them.
bring it up.
I really wanna show that.
One of the funniest videos. I
Yeah,
think.
I
don't wanna
really
hype
like
it
that.
up,
Yeah,
but
we
it
don't
was-
want to overhype it, but it's a
But it's
really
on the
funny
same
video.
level to me as E3 1975. It's a skit. It's not
Yeah.
a skit. It's like a written thing, but it's great.
It's on
Yeah.
the same level of Backyard Messiahs, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really want to release that.
Help us out.
Yeah, we'll see.
a boy to do?
Well said.
Best
Well
concert
said.
ever. I take it back. It was that guy.
Who's that?
We went to a concert, and as soon as Sean and I walked in, there was a fat gay guy in front of the microphone, and the middle of the song, sweating all over the place. And he goes up to the microphone and goes, and the song is like, da, 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 and he goes, "What's a boy to do?" and shrugs his shoulders. And we decided that was the gayest moment of our entire life. Like seriously, it was
Shrugs his shoulders,
mind-blowing.
holding his hands palm up. You know,
Yeah.
like the gayest shrug. I didn't
Like,
see it, but that's how I heard
Sean
about
could
it.
have full on grabbed my junk at that point, and I wouldn't have even thought of it because the gayest thing ever just took
Just happened
place in front of me. Like it didn't even matter.
You guys are really alienating
Gays?
90% of
I'm
our
not
audience.
even saying that's wrong. I'm just saying
Okay.
You didn't know.
that's
why
what
they're
the
always writing
show.
about Sean.
Yeah, that's right.
They
You wore
want
that
to know.
shirt in that one picture.
The
and
I
it's
Heart Boys
over.
shirt.
Next
Hearts Boy-
email.
Oh no! There's more questions
Oh,
being
shit.
interim.
Still have that.
Ever consider a feature film?
Comic-Con next year.
Ever consider a feature film? Yes, coming this Christmas, December
Talk
25th.
You know what?
Talk to Spencer
What
about that.
studio wants to hire us?
I would love to make a movie with you guys, but I don't know if I'd want to do like a MEGA64 feature.
I
film.
want
It would be
No,
the
not a
dude.
MEGA64.
What would it be? It would be the Blacks. Thank you. Enough
Yeah, it'd
said.
be the Blacks.
Done
Yeah,
deal.
I'll
So
fucking
hey,
consider that
Yeah, we tried it. You guys shot that shit down.
any motion picture studio out there wants to hire Derek to direct,
Are you joking?
the rest of us to write and star. Shoot Rocco the email.
I actually did get contacted at one point by Miramax. This is not a joke.
Oh,
And
when Kill Bill was about to come out.
It was Kill Bill. Yeah.
Or was it the Kill Bill DVD?
No, it was when the second Kill Bill was coming out, and they started talking to me, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm talking to Miramax," but they were really like trying to con me into free advertising, so it didn't really work.
What did they want you to do?
They wanted-
Advertise Kill Bill?
Yeah, on our website, basically.
Pretty much. What video game was ultimately the cause for the creation of MEGA64? Bubble Bobble. What skit did you really like that you had to scrap in favor of another?
Skits? Never.
Custard.
Yeah, we've used every skit we
Custer's
filmed.
Revenge.
Oh, there was that bad.
Thanks, from Travis.
Yeah, we got in some
I feel
trouble.
bad because we got Cherie to be in it, and just again.
Did it take place at Olive Garden?
Yo, I'm a huge fist from Kevin K. Chicago, Chi-Town, my city. In podcast 14, you started to talk about ghosts. After hearing some other podcasts, I noticed you guys like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark. I was wondering, do you believe in paranoid things like UFOs?
Paranoid things?
Why are we getting so many questions about UFOs?
UFOs are very paranoid.
Paranoid things.
Does he mean Hey, I think he meant paranormal.
No, I meant paranoid.
Are you guys afraid of paranoid things?
Yeah, sometimes Sean comes
Whoa.
over to my house looking real scared, and I just
Whoa.
sneeze.
Whoa, wait, guys! Derek looks paranoid. Get out! Go!
Sean's crying.
Derek looks paranoid. Better leave.
This reminds me of. Oh shit! It's on fire! It's on fire! Shit! It's on fire!
Paranoid thing about my husband.
I didn't even understand what he said, but I agree. I
All
agree.
right. I knew what he meant. I'm not making fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him either, but come on. Wow.
I believe in UFOs. Yes,
Do you really?
I'm open. I'm
Do you
open-minded.
really?
I really do. You don't believe in UFOs?
I'll tell you one thing. Ghosts might exist. UFOs certainly do not.
Yo, I'm more
Oh my
hopeful for
God.
ghosts than UFOs.
No,
You-
I so
Strangely.
I
No.
have got to believe that there's extraterrestrial life,
I don't know.
You know what?
and
There-
that they visit this planet.
No, never ever. Not once.
Okay. I
Such a
love
big
that
universe,
shit.
you know?
But do you not think that there's some life somewhere out there besides
Yes.
us? It has
Yeah.
to be.
Yes.
Absolutely has to
Why
be.
haven't
You
I
think
seen
they've
it?
been here yet, though?
You know what though? There was one bit of history, like weird history, that I heard about, and the only thing that I could come up to explain it was like UFOs. Did you ever hear about those 7 crystal skulls of South America?
What?
This is a comic book. This is not real.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
I
what
think
was
I
it?
have.
You've never heard about
I've never
this?
heard of this.
They found this skull in like an ancient like Aztec or Mayan. You can look it up on Wikipedia.
Okay.
It was like a perfect replication of a human skull carved out of crystal. But the carvings, like, it was so accurate and the work was done so fine that they can't even recreate the skull to this day.
With
was a
any
good
technology
artist.
we
Look,
have.
using like lasers and the saws that we have, they can't get it as precise. And they said that they predicted that if the skull was carved by hand, they would have had to have people like working on it in shifts around the clock for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. The skull,
and not making mistakes because
Right.
you fucking chip too much off.
the
your
skull picks up like signals, like radio frequencies, and will broadcast them. They don't know how it works, but it'll pick up frequencies and it'll start like making noise out of the mouth of the skull, of this
Wait,
crystal skull.
Why have we never
Fucking
heard of
minute.
this?
Swear to
Yeah,
God,
I haven't heard
Who
a thing.
owns this?
if you've read about it, they found like 3 or 4 of them all around South America, and there's like this ancient legend saying that beings from the sky, I may be remembering this incorrectly, but I swear to God, look it up. Beings from the sky like came down and like hid the skulls across the world, and they were like here to bestow some great knowledge upon the people of this world. And they say that when all 7 skulls are found, or however many, it may not be 7, when all of them are found, that's a sign that like the people of this world are ready to like transcend to some, you know, whatever, ready to be enlightened. So like they have
That's
these.
out of 2001.
I got like
That's
hair
out of
sticking
2001.
on it.
That's
I read about that and I was like, okay, maybe aliens exist.
that is the coolest
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
I've
yeah.
ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, even like Stonehenge and the pyramids, like that kind of thing we could have done, but
Yeah, it's just it's
really,
mind-blowing.
like,
I don't know.
I want the news to talk more about that kind of stuff and less about Anna Nicole's baby. Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
I am so tired of the news. Like,
there is so many fucking
should
cool
eat that.
things.
what
out
happened?
there.
The mysteries of the world. Let's get back to that.
I
It's like
believe
it's
that
like
thing.
Lost when they spend an entire episode on like, you know, Rose doesn't like the hat she's wearing or whatever.
You don't like
It's like
Anna Nicole's
there's
baby?
mysteries.
Because whenever Anna Nicole's baby,
No,
you know,
I
just
don't.
get real hungry and I start thinking about barbecue sauce and just eating babies.
Next email is from Chris. Derek, way to go getting in shape for Prince of Persia 3 videos. Chris. All right. Next
Thanks.
email.
Old.
Let me just Mike. It's a hard-hitting question coming up from Mike C. He said, "Hard-hitting question: would you rather have a permanent erection or permanent flaccidness?"
Permanent
Erection.
Erection.
You could hide an erection. Like, okay.
Not mine.
I can't. Oh, you beat me to it.
No, but I mean, like, you could do a
Right
good
there,
job.
buddy.
Tuck it under the belt.
Not above
Hey,
you.
Exactly.
Not
What
below you.
what
or even.
techniques do you guys use to kill an erection?
Under the belt. Under the belt.
You go with under the belt.
I go up. It's got to be up. If I try to push it back down, it will last.
That's the pretty
it hurts.
standard
up under
method.
the belt.
What about you?
yeah.
And like, if you would lift your shirt up, you would see it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I have a different method.
How do you do that?
Cuts it off.
Kill it with my mind.
Yeah, that's
You
what I do
just
too.
Concentrate on
I
it?
just concentrate on putting my boner away.
That is
Wow.
no way.
I'm not that.
Yeah.
Really?
You
Could
know-
I just?
you know
Bible.
My
Li-
mind
okay,
has
literally,
no
I'm going to
control.
tell you,
No.
I've never told this to anybody in the entire world.
World exclusive.
With thousands of people getting.
World
Hey,
exclusive.
Derek's Revelation theme song.
Derek's Revelation
Oh my
theme
God.
song.
This is what I think about. I don't think about images or anything. In my head, whenever I want to kill it, I imagine like, it's kind of embarrassing. I probably shouldn't even be saying this.
Okay.
I imagine like a bunch of girls' voices in my head just shouting at me, like screaming, "What are you doing?"
Are you serious?
Yeah,
It works?
it works.
Now, see, that's funny because I do the same kind of.
Are they mad at your boner?
The way I
they
guess
offended?
in my head, like it's just so embarrassing to be caught with a boner that I imagine that if a bunch of like a huge group of girls ever like caught me and I was like really embarrassed about it, that
Yeah.
would probably kill it.
yeah.
I've been caught with a boner before, and I thought it was funny.
That was me. I thought it was a good laugh.
I think he sucked it. Go ahead.
Dude, because
I took care of it.
He sucked it. No, like we go to conventions and shit and have hotel rooms together and stuff like that, and I'm a famous morning wood haver.
Oh, I know.
And I'm sure I've like ran to open the door or something when there's been some. But I just think it's funny to be caught with a boner.
Sometimes I tuck it. Most of the times I kill it with my mind.
That's cool.
Yeah, Derek, I use the same. I use the power of
I'm gonna try
thought.
it too.
I use the power of thought as well, but what I don't even go that far. I just think of random stuff, and that seems
Yeah.
to work because
Like funny
I'll go
stuff.
like
Taking
I'll go
your
like
mind off it.
seatbelts, rewritable DVD-R earplugs, and just
Oh,
random
really?
things, and
See,
it'll go
no,
away.
if what are you doing doesn't handle it, I just try to think of just like gruesome anything like non.
Pain Olympics.
Yeah, I'll think of like just car
Ooh,
accidents,
that'll work.
whatever.
That'll work.
No, you know what? They say that there's always the joke about baseball. Think of baseball. You know, no, that doesn't work. And I've tried like doing.
I
math
think
in my
that's
head.
like a homophobic way of saying think about dudes.
Really think about hot dudes and athletic gear.
Really?
No, I've tried to do math in my head, but it doesn't work.
Dude, math gives me a boner, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Oh god!
What happened? Oh,
Just thinking about math.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Derek knows his
What are
calculus.
you doing?
Did you think of that question because you got a boner sitting here?
Dude, he asked us about boners.
Oh, he did.
He asked us.
Okay. Because sometimes I get a boner for no reason.
Dude, my friend Tyler got circumcised when he was 14 years old, and
Oh,
so-
what the fuck?
Oh.
Why?
Oh,
Thank God I got one.
for whatever
Like
reason,
1 or
Hey, are we all
2
cut?
days old.
it's kind of personal.
Yeah, it is
You
kind of
don't answer
personal.
that?
I hope so. I hope we
I'm
are.
cut.
I am.
Whatever.
Yes.
Tyler got
There
it.
it is.
Wait, y'all are?
Cutting crew. There we go.
Cutting crew, in effect.
Listen to my
Cutting crew
fucking
theme
story.
song. Bill Philmath. I'm Bill Philmath. Coming to the store, record store, CD, compact disc, MP3. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Forget it. Next email.
No, what were you
iTunes.
gonna say?
Yeah.
I'm tired of these fucking theme songs. That's what I'm going to
Okay,
say.
last
What's the
theme
next
song.
email?
Last theme song.
Last theme song. Bill Philmath coming to you. Direct download.
Whatever.
.wave.mp3.
It was a funny story too, but
Please go ahead.
Let's do it, Derek. Come on.
Your friend was driving.
he
in the
wasn't.
car.
Even, we were 14, so he wasn't
You're
driving.
14 years
so-
old.
You
He
got-
pulled out
Is
his-
there another
Yeah.
email there?
No, your friend got
Yeah, it says
Come on.
tell your story.
No, I'm really not going to do it.
Oh, come on,
Oh,
Derek.
baby,
Come on, whiny baby theme song. Bill Philmath in your store, record signings.
If I could hit Rocco in the balls, I'll tell the story.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'm good.
Rocco.
I didn't want to hear
Mike.
that story that well. I didn't want to hear that
Sean hits
story.
Rocco in the balls. I'll tell the story.
No, that's okay.
Wait, it's a good story.
Not a very
It's for 1,000 people to listen to. Isn't it
Not
worth a
it's
little
not
little
great
hit?
story.
I don't know.
Thousand?
Something.
It's pretentious. 1,000?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, dude, no, we have thousands of subscribers to that.
Thousands.
Can you believe that?
You're
I mean, like,
pretentious.
Is that really? Because that
It's science
I
fact.
swear, Garrett, like we have thousands of
So much
subscribers.
for structure.
I'm gonna shut up now.
I told you. Well, thank God. At least something could do it.
Alright, what's the next email?
Oh, okay, tell your story.
He's faking it.
Totally tell he's faking it. Now he's laughing. Fuck you.
He blocked it. I tried. Ow! I can't breathe.
All right, okay. My friend Tyler got circumcised when he was 14 years old, and the doctors warned him that if he got an erection, it might rip the stitches on his dick.
Oh!
No.
What
so
a
they,
great sound.
what they did, they gave him something.
Like a sheath?
No, it's a they have a precaution that they could take. They gave him this
Saltpeter.
this powder that he could
Oh.
smell. If he got a boner, it would take his boner away.
Whoa!
Saltpeter.
The only problem was it was the fucking rankest, most poignant, foul smell ever. So imagine
Fart
when you're
powder.
14 years old and you're just like going to Burger King with your mom is in the car, she's driving you and all your friends.
Serious?
Then all of
I
the
know you.
sudden, the car starts to reek foul. We're talking about baseball. We're talking about video games. It just starts reeking. So for like 3 months, seriously, Tyler, what were we just talking about that gave you a boner? It fell on the floor and opened up. Yeah, right.
When
sure.
you're 14, that's the most
Could you imagine?
embarrassing
It's like a
shit.
boner alarm.
He had to sound a boner alarm for himself in front of his mom.
Yeah.
That sucks. I've never heard of a saltpeter is something that like it's actually used to make gunpowder, but the military puts it in your food when you're in boot camp, so you don't have a boner. Like you don't have morning wood and stuff during boot camp.
Interesting.
Keep kids
Fascinating
from whacking it
stuff.
Some people have a real problem with rubbing them out.
Yeah, well.
Not me, you know.
I mean,
All right,
Not me. I can go all night.
No, I'm just saying, like they do it too
every
much.
time. I mean, Julie ain't complaining.
All
Every
right.
time.
Zach C asked, "What's the craziest dream you ever had?"
I think Rocco did episode 2.
You will see the craziest dream I ever had in our next DVD, if there is one. You know, maybe.
I just, I'll be quick about it. I just had a dream that a girl that I work with and I were closing the restaurant I work at, and this girl is like, she's like, I'm guessing like 30s, has like a couple kids. She's really nice, but the dream was that robbers came in and that they said that we had to do it or else they're going to start killing the customers. But we couldn't do it. We kept making jokes, and they kept killing people, and we still couldn't actually, like, we kept making jokes, and we couldn't stop, and that was my dream. They just kept killing these innocent people.
I have my weirdest dream has to do with robbers too, and I don't have it anymore. But when I was a kid, I always used to have a dream where robbers came to the house when I was like 10, took me out and dug a hole in the driveway, put me in it, and then buried me with wet cement up to my neck. Like they repaved me in the driveway, and I just kept laughing at them, and it made them madder and madder. It made them more angry, and I just kept laughing, and it was hilarious to me. I was never scared. I always had that dream.
Wow. How about you?
Yeah.
I think I told you guys about this a long time ago. I had a terrifying nightmare once, and it was so vivid. This was one of the, because I always forget my dreams, but this is one of the few I remembered. This might be a long story, but I'll try to keep it short. I found, like, the dream takes place in some town. It was like a really old town, and they had just built this mall, and the mall looked like it was out of the 50s. Had like really diamond-like designs all over the place.
Yeah.
And so everybody in the town was really happy that this mall had come in because they liked shopping there, and it was really popular. And suddenly, like, just people started going missing from the town. And, like, before I knew it, because the dream was so weird, the town was completely empty. And I realized that everybody who went into the mall would die.
What are you laughing at? I've been making this the whole time now.
Oh, wow. Nice. Anyways, for whatever reason, anybody who would go into the mall would die. And at the very end of the dream, I went into the mall, and, like, I went in there and it was completely empty. And so I didn't know, like, what the big deal was or if it was even true. And then I started, like, feeling really sick, and I couldn't, like, stand up straight. And, like, I tried to start leaving the mall, but I like fell on the ground because I was so tired and exhausted. And seriously, it's so weird because it was straight out of Lost. Like a thing of smoke was like moving throughout the mall, and I could see it like going up to people, and like it would like it looked like it would whisper something in their ear, and then they would fall on the ground and die, and it would look like it would pull something out of them, like their soul kind of, and that would go into the smoke. And I was feeling really sick, and I just wanted to get out of the mall, but I couldn't move, and the thing was going from person to person, and finally it came up to me, and I remember this, it still gives me chills to think about it. The fucking smoke, like, came right up to my ear, and it didn't say anything. It just made, like, this really, like, graining noise, just like, but, like, I can't recreate it with my voice. And I just remember thinking, this is the last sound I'm ever going to hear before I die. And then I woke up.
That sounds like a rad, like 48-hour film challenge, like movie we should make or something.
I guess it was a terrifying. I really was convinced.
That sounds.
That sounds scary.
Like how old were you when you had that?
This was, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago.
Oh wow, yeah, that would scare the shit out of me.
Pretty crazy stuff. Talking dreams out his head. Pretty creepy theme song. Kind of creepy right there.
Rocco's uncomfortable, so he's trying.
It freaked me out, man.
Yeah, I know.
Scary stuff.
It is scary. Defense mechanisms.
I think the only thing left to say is Jolene E just sent us the final email of the night. Subject is important. Final email of the night. Hey, brazes. Just checking out what be up with you guys. Oh well.
LAG.
Guess it's just me imagination, so been playing PS3. It sucks, so I chuck it from my balcony. Brock, before it hit the ground. Lol, sees you guys around Zors.
I love the word Brock.
It broke before.
It broke.
Before it hit the ground?
I've seen people misspell Brock so many times, and it's always so funny to me.
It broke.
Wait, it broke before it hit the
I
ground?
guess Derek has a Brockin sense of humor.
How did Brock before it hit the ground?
I'm pretty sure she didn't throw it out her window.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That seems like a
pretty sure they were just
paranoid
high.
Where
experience.
was that person from?
Yeah. Did they see any paranoid things?
Where was that person from?
I don't. Hell, I don't
Idaho?
even know.
Hell. Wow.
My butt.
There's your wallpaper.
There you go. My wallpaper right now is got a man with a thumb. Give him the thumbs up.
The Matrix Revolutions poster?
No,
Ring? What's that? A ring?
businessman in a suit. Give him
What's
a
that
thumbs
ring
up.
say?
Is that a Freemasonry ring?
I'm not sure, Derek.
Is it the compass and the protractor and the G in the middle?
I'll look it up.
got
You
some-
know,
there's
just look it up. Old
We should
Wicca,
have a secret
Wicca,
society segment.
Dude, I've seriously wanted to join the Freemasons for a while now.
What is the Freemason?
That shit scares me.
What is that?
Real quick, I'll tell you, Freemasons is the oldest fraternity in the world. Women aren't allowed to join.
Sold.
George Washington George Washington was a Freemason. Benjamin Franklin was a Freemason. Seriously, like
All the presidents.
on money, you know, there's that pyramid with the eye on it.
Yeah.
That's a Freemasonry symbol.
They have a thing with the pentagram on the western side of walls. Too.
Yeah, the only way to join is to be nominated by people who are already Freemasons, like the Stonecutters Society on The Simpsons. That's basically making fun of the Freemasons.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There are some weird
I never knew.
societies out there. Like I've heard and have some weird experience. And I don't even want to get into it because it's like a long story. But something called the Optimists, like optimism group.
I've heard of this.
Yeah, that's a whole nother weird. There are some weird secret societies. We should have a secret. Write in emails about secret.
Did you watch the
societies.
latest South Park?
Yes.
I didn't get to see it.
The hair clip for men.
Yeah, it's about secret societies. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
I gotta check
Secret,
that
you know
out.
what secret societies reminds me of? The ending theme song, Secret System.
Secret system in effect. Going to you now. Wait, are we done? I mean,
Yeah, that's it.
That's it to the podcast.
It's like almost an hour and a half. right
Hour.
now.
This is the longest podcast. The longest podcast we've ever
Yeah,
done.
but this was a pretty good one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had
I think
structured.
so. I think we structured.
This was.
it well.
I thought this was a good podcast.
Wow,
So
what were
buy
our
our new
segments
shirts,
we had?
guys.
Oh
What?
yeah,
We got new shirts.
We
out.
have new shirts. Please buy them.
Buy 'em.
More girls should watch our show.
We're getting new shirts made after these pretty soon.
More girls should email us too.
Wait, what is
Send us some pictures.
Send us some pics. You
Sexy
know.
pics.
We should license out that Beastie Boys song "Girls" and make that our theme song.
Yeah.
I'll chip in.
I
Can't
mean,
be that
in
much.
the morning it's
Girls, doom 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 doom. All I really want is girls.
Sabotage.
All right, goodbye everybody.
All right, good night, everybody. Go out with a theme song. Film that. Keep in mind, this is out in stores. Give $1 or $2. Support the record industry.
Rockers are dumbass. I'm sorry.
I'm Bill Bell and I'm the worldwide